right, class, Module 6. Yay! We're over halfway done. This week is all about revisions. And like our 4-1, this 6-1 is a right now assignment. So you're going to click. It's going to take you to Macmillan Achieve in its own sweet time. Come on, come on. I appreciate it. I really hope it doesn't take this long for y'all. I'm hoping that it's just my internet. Great, here it comes. Still waiting. Okay. As before, we are going to click this right here. I'm going to say try again because this is not the first time I've looked at this. You'll notice the big page, your text box, that red circle right here in the corner turns into a green check mark. Whoops. Because I've written enough characters. Okay? So we're going to write a paragraph or two describing our revision habits. If you have questions or are unclear about this assignment, please reach out to me, your instructor. This is another free writing exercise, and it does have a character limit, and your writing is only eligible for credit if it meets the character limit requirement. So we're going to write a paragraph about our revision habits. If you don't have one, okay. Once you've completed the free write, consider... Oh, it's only one this time. Great. Consider which aspect of your essay needs the most revision, how you might approach those areas. Consult the resources in the module to support areas for revision. Then create a plan for yourself on how you will tackle revision. Remember that revisions are often easier in small blocks of time spread throughout the week. Consider scheduling different aspects of revision in about 90-minute chunks this week and next. For example, here is potential takeaway. I need to double check that my topic sentences clearly support my thesis. I will schedule this before work on Tuesday, 9 a.m. to 10:15 a.m. I want to revise my conclusion to be less dry. I will start by reviewing the resources on conclusion, and then I will revise. I will do this Wednesday during my kids' nap time, 2:45 to 3:30 or whenever they wake up. I love that it says 90-minute blocks. I love how they just assume you've got 90 minutes every day. Okay. I know we don't have 90 minutes a day. Give me 20. Just give me 20. If you can do 30 or 40, great. But do revisions in 20-minute blocks if that's all you can give me. Okay? Now, for our 4-2, not 4-2, our 6-2, it's another peer review, 75 points. Your initial post on Thursday, 2 responses by Sunday. And as always, if you need to spread out your responses, go ahead and do that. And you can respond before you even do your initial post if that works better for your schedule. Okay. For our initial post, tell us your thesis and your audience. List 2 challenges you faced when writing this first draft. And share 1 paragraph from your essay draft that you would like the most help with. Be certain to identify which essay paragraph it is, like the introduction, first body, conclusion. And a brief explanation about what feedback would be most helpful for you. Give me your worst paragraph. Okay, I don't care if that's the third body paragraph, the conclusion, your introduction, whichever is the worst. Okay? Because that's the one you need the most help with, and another set of eyes is going to be the most helpful for you, okay? And again, give me your thesis and your audience, 2 challenges that you have while writing this essay, and 1 paragraph from your draft you'd want help with, and what kind of feedback you'd like to have for it. For our responses, my cat's about to jump on me. See, here he is. Hello, duck. Okay. I know he's a good kitty sometimes, don't you think so? And yes, his name is really Duck. I have a cat named Duck. Okay, for our responses, we need to provide feedback or advice for your classmates identifying the identified writing challenge. Use details and example from the course resources and my feedback on previous assignment to support your classmate, which is nice. Okay, second prompt is, as you craft your advice, consider some of the following questions. What might help your peers overcome the challenges that they faced? And share one piece of feedback for each peer about the paragraph that your classmates shared and what might be improved based on their feedback requirements. So if they need help with their thesis, maybe you can give them advice about helping with their thesis. If they are struggling with a body paragraph and making the transitions between their points and the evidence and the counter argument and the rebuttal, help them with the transitions if you can, or at least point out tools or resources that can help them, okay? And of course, if you'll notice the rubric this time, and the thesis, the audience, the challenges, and the paragraph draft all have separate rubric element points assigned. The feedback is just a block feedback. So that's good. And be honest without being mean. Okay? Because we are all struggling with revisions. We are struggling with our essays. And life is hard. Let's not make this class harder by being rude to each other. Okay? And I say that because peer reviews are very difficult. I was a writing major as an undergraduate, of course. You know that because you read the instructor announcement. And all of us developed a very thick skin. And we were very brutal to each other. We, if you got your paper back and it wasn't just read all over, you got your feelings hurt, actually. We were mean to each other because by that point we had thick skin. And as like in my 100 class, I would have gone home in tears to get the feedback I got in my level 300 class. Oh, the cat's right here. So yeah, you don't know how thick someone else's skin is going to be when it comes to receiving criticism and feedback. So let's just err on the side of grace this week. Okay? And even the best writers have bad weeks. And I know that. You know that. Okay? As always, feel free to email me. Yes, I am distracting the cat so he doesn't attack me. Okay. As always, email me with questions or concerns. And I answer between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. Central Time, give or take a little bit, depending on life. Okay, and if you need a Zoom check-in or go over things, let's set that up, okay? See you later. Bye.